John Cena has just stole the show with his pipe bomb promo, so we'll see the details there. We'll also check out what's happening for Alexa Bliss, Charlotte's issues, and more. Starting things off with everything related to John Cena, because this is the type of moment that we've been waiting nearly 5 months to see. John Cena turned heel. It put him at this new peak point, but what we saw after from him never really got back up to that level of quality that the initial heel turn moment was itself. That was the case until the June 20th edition of Smackdown, where finally we saw a heel John Cena moment that was so big that you could almost put it on the same level as what happened at Elimination Chamber. And we're of course talking about John Cena's pipe bomb promo. There was a lot of detailed and hidden Easter eggs within what John Cena did, and that maybe some newer fans wouldn't really fully grasp, so we'll go through it all. The main event of the night here on SmackDown was R-Truth versus John Cena. The match ended extremely early when John Cena hit Truth with the title, causing Truth to technically win the match by disqualification. This led to CM Punk coming out to get his hands on John Cena, but Cena eventually gets the upper hand and puts CM Punk through a table before getting all comfy with his own pipe bomb. So right away by this point, there's already so many callbacks to the original moment. Way back in 2011, John Cena was facing R-Truth in a tables match before CM Punk got involved, gave R-Truth the victory, and then cut his iconic pipe bomb promo to end the show. Well, now in 2025, 14 years later for the remake, a lot of those same elements from the first moment was the exact same here. John Cena was once again in a main event matchup against R-Truth, just like how he was in the original 2011 moment. And R-Truth won the match in 2025, just like how he won in the match back in 2011. So not only was the CM Punk pipe bomb mirrored and recreated, but even the main event of the night was the exact same 14 years apart, John Cena versus R-Truth. So that was one more hidden nods to the past. But John Cena sits on top of the turnbuckle, and he's echoing a lot of the same exact words CM Punk said to him back in that memorable 2011 moment. But John Cena puts his own personal twist to CM Punk's original words from back then. John Cena said he hated the idea of CM Punk being the best in the world because Cena is the greatest of all time. Cena complimented Punk for being better at him in one thing, being the best BS teller in the world. John Cena told Stu the cameraman to get up close to him and film him to break the fourth wall, just like how Punk first did. Another interesting side note about this moment is that it was the first time John Cena acknowledged his favorite cameraman, Stu, since turning heel. John Cena would always exchange some quick words with Stu, the cameraman, during his babyface entrances, but since turning heel, John Cena has not spoken a word to Stu on air. But this moment right here was John Cena finally speaking to Stu for the first time since that all went down. Cena criticized Punk for changing his values as much as Cena changed his t-shirts. John Cena said that no one was going to come out to save Punk because he is his only friend. Cena noted that Punk is now a capitalist and how he's not against TKO, he's Mr. TKO himself. And that's when the next interesting thing happens. John Cena wins the crowd over and converts them to be fully on his side. They're all chanting Cena's name, and he actually acknowledges it. He said that the fans may sing and chant, but that they can see the truth. So there's no real debate here at all. This is easily the best moment of John Cena's heel run since that moment first of turning heel took place. When people were saying that we're a bit disappointed in John Cena's heel run, it was because they wanted more moments and segments with him like the June 20th edition of Smackdown. That's the type of consistent content everyone wants to get out of this heel run with John Cena. It was a perfect mirror and recreation of CM Punk's pipe bomb. And seeing John Cena win the crowd fully over with his words to the point that they go from booing him to absolutely all cheering for him. That just shows how amazing John Cena's added his craft, just to flip a crowd in a couple of seconds. So easily the best moment of John Cena's current run. A lot of people were already excited for John Cena and CM Punk's match, but this segment here really helped to bring the feud to crazy new heights. So hopefully the success of this segment and the positive feedback from the fans at the show, this shows WWE the kind of stuff that fans would love to see more of from John Cena in these final 6 months of his career. So fingers crossed that more segments like this are still to come, because this certainly put John Cena's heel run back on track for the time being. It was another big week for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair's storyline. After losing in the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament to Asuka, Alexa Bliss ran into Chelsea Green and her group as they confronted her for some of the things that happened over the last few weeks. But oddly enough to Alexa's rescue was Charlotte Flair. Charlotte informed Chelsea Green about their match together that was happening later that night. Alexa thanked Charlotte for the backup, but Charlotte made it clear right away that she was not doing that for Alexa. So they later get to the Charlotte versus Chelsea Green match. And this is a big deal because it looked like they're once again giving the babyface role a shot for Charlotte Flair. She was in the babyface position here, going up against the heel Chelsea Green. Charlotte won the match cleanly before getting destroyed by Chelsea's whole entire group. But out of nowhere, Alexa Bliss repays the kind gesture to Charlotte and comes out to save Charlotte and clear out the ring with her of Chelsea's group. Alexa extends her hand to Charlotte for a handshake, but Charlotte ignores it and keeps walking. So Charlotte might have ignored the handshake from Alexa Bliss, but surely you can still see the development in Charlotte's character from early May to current day. Because at the start, when Alexa first came to Charlotte with a partnership idea, Charlotte was strongly against it and didn't budge at all. But now we're seeing Charlotte do random acts of kindness, like stand up for Alexa during the backstage segment with Chelsea Green. We're seeing Charlotte go up against other heels and evil forces. So even though she didn't shake hands with Alexa, you can still see the subtle signs that Charlotte's personality is cracking. She's evolving and changing into a new person very slowly. And the moment that Charlotte's turning down Alexa over and over again is obviously a storytelling tactic. If they're going to show Charlotte denying Alexa Bliss for an endless amount of times, that's done on purpose. So then when Charlotte actually does eventually shake Alexa's hand, it'll be a big moment that blows the roof off the arena. There's just something about seeing the denial of something so many times that just invests you even more what's going on. And it's going to create a big moment once the partnership is finally paid off. It also seems like the hidden goal behind this entire storyline is to turn Charlotte babyface. They wanted Charlotte to be a babyface heading into the year for her return, but the fans said otherwise and plans had to change. But now it seems like they're using this entire Alexa Bliss partnership storyline to manipulate the crowd into cheering for Charlotte Flair, turning her babyface. So it appears that's the main goal here, but sky is the limit for Alexa and Charlotte. Obviously, with Liv Morgan being out of action and the fate of the women's tag team titles being so unknown, there's definitely a gaping hole in the women's tag team division that Alexa and Charlotte could certainly fill. So could a tag team championship gold be on the horizon for Alexa and Charlotte? But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.